Hey guys, what's up? So I'm just going to be doing a feeding video today. I'm pretty sure all these guys are a little bit hungry, and I got some different food than normal that I feed just because uh, I like that brand better. I always thought it was better, I just didn't have the money at the time to buy it, but now I do. So I'll be feeding them this instead. But quick thing before I continue. So some fish have died. The African leaf fish and 3 of the 4 clown loaches. So what happened with the African leaf fish, I'm only guessing that he died by some odd reason, or because I'm pretty sure it's these guys. See them? The 3 spotted Leporinis there and there. Well, these guys, I don't know if they did it, because I might be completely wrong here, but they might have killed him. And the reason I think that is because if you've ever owned a Leporinis, or if you know about Leporinis, they can be very mean. And you might also know that Leporinis, if there is a dead fish in your tank, it will strip it clean. It will eat the bones, it'll eat the flesh, it'll eat everything. Well, I don't know if they kill them for food, or if they killed the African leaf for another reason. I don't know, or it might have just died on its own. But yeah, that really sucks. I had him when he was only a little guy, so I really do hate that. Seeing that, I don't know if it's them, so I'm not blaming them yet. But what I am going to be doing is that 55 is almost up and running. I only need one more thing to technically put fish in, but I'm going to wait till 2 more things just because then I can actually show it off to you guys. But until then, I can't. But yeah, I think it was the Leporinis. I'm not sure. I'm not going to blame them yet. But the only reason I'm thinking that is because they're the biggest, meanest thing in the tank, in all honesty. I mean, you can definitely see the Severum might have a little bit more size on him, but he isn't as long. And Severums are generally not mean fish. They are one of the better cichlids to own if you're looking for a nice, peaceful cichlid. Don't get me wrong, just like any fish, as they grow, they'll might pick on little guys, but as you can see, I have little guys in here, and like this angelfish, and look how big he is compared to the angel. And I actually got the angel when he was even smaller, so that's another big size difference. But yeah, that's how I'm guessing the African died. Either they killed him or he just died on his own. But then the 3 clown loaches, 2 of them died from disease. I know they did because I saw the signs. One was sick, looked like it had ick. The other one, I think he might have also had ick, but basically they were both floating to the top, and they went out that way. One died, I scooped him out. The next one I found lying on the bottom and scooped him out. Then the third one, I don't know if that happened the same way with him, but he was completely massacred. I mean, in all honesty, I didn't even recognize it was him until I saw the remainder of what was left of the red tail. That's the only thing that gave it away. Otherwise, I would have never known what fish that was till I realized I only have 1 clown loach left. But yeah, that's sadly what happened with this tank. Once I get the 55 set up, the Polypterus will be out of here, the clown loach will be out of here, the flower horn will be out of here, and if I decide maybe a few more fish, but probably not, because they're the only ones that are small enough that I think would fit the idea for the tank. This is a tank where I'm going to get a lot of mini monsters, you know, very small fish, babies, and grow them out in there to later, excuse me, later put them in the 125, or maybe even in here if they still need a little bit more growing down. I can't keep them with the small guys, but that's basically going to be the idea behind the 55. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but put all that aside, let's get into the feeding. Now, I'm setting some stuff up here to just show you. This is the brand I'm going with now, Cichlid Gold. Everybody's probably seen it at least, maybe even heard about it. It is a very good brand. It is. It has a lot of nutrition, and it's very good for your fish. You can feed it to, even though it says for cichlids, technically you can feed it to any fish. And most of these fish basically will eat the same stuff a cichlid does. So these are the sinking pellets. These are the floating ones. The floating ones I put in a container because that's what I like to do. I don't have a container for the sinking yet, so they're just going to be in the bag. But let's get some floating pellets here. Oh, I'm dropping them everywhere. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's see who's hungry. Come on. They won't go after them right away because it's new. Oh, I have been mistaken. Well, at least some of them are brave enough to do it. Then here's some of the sinking ones. I'm going to spread these all out. They like to go for the sinking ones more, I think, just because they don't have to come to the top. They don't want to see the one that feeds them, that's why. What have I ever done to you guys? But, yeah, all the fish are getting their own little bit of share. As you can see, they all like it. And like I said, it's good for all of them. It has a lot of different nutrition to it. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't read it yet, what they have, but I know it is a very good brand, especially from what I've seen in other feeding videos and reviews on it. So, yeah, I think this will be pretty great. I think we might even see some more color in them, because it says that it improves and stops color lossage. So, who knows? We'll see about it. And he's just scarfing them down. There's Leporina, just came in out of nowhere. Oh, there's that Raphael catfish. Yes, I got another one to replace the one that sadly died on me. He's actually grown at least double in size now since I've got him. I've also got, if you can see under in that cave, ooh, it just came out for a second. That is a bumblebee catfish, African bumblebee catfish. Pretty sure that's how you say it. Oh my god, he's so fat he can barely get in there. But yeah, now the thing with the African bumblebee catfish is they love to hide. They almost constantly hide in your tank. The only time they really come out is during the nighttime when you have your lights off and everything, and when you have food out, that's basically the only time they come out. So getting one of them, generally if you like to see your fish alive and open, like the ballast sharks and silver dollars, then a bumblebee catfish isn't for you. But if you don't mind it doing that and just knowing that it's in the tank and you're cool with it like I am, then it's a pretty good fish for you. And besides, they aren't bad looking, and I think they're pretty cool to see every now and then. You know, it's like one of those fish that you put in there and then it's gone, and then it just comes back kind of like a mystery fish, sort of. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the feeding video. I'll make a video on the 125 and how it's doing, probably tomorrow. But hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.